Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 84 of Blacklight Settlers. Quick recap of the goals. I expanded the base south. I bought Doomsday launchers, so both those short-term goals are all set. This episode, probably going to do the search for res serum and hopefully do make a little bit more progress towards my long-term goals. I want to get the reactor ready to fire up. All right, let's get going. So last episode, what do we have? Luna was returning from trade. We didn't really find anything down there. That's a bummer. Endelos is going to stay. Everyone else is going to caravan. He's staying with some of the stuff that belongs in the caravan, but oh well. Then we have DQ Griffin, Tom, and Valentine out here. Ideally, I was going to try to stop the ambrosia bushes from burning. And then I'm going to send a little bit of backup to take the ship part, the psychic ship part out. So let's go and send that back up now. So looking at who we have on the home tile, probably Wolf, Knack, Wolf, Knack, Deef is now a crafter. Oh, that also reminds me. People that I want to go into the romance room. Let's go ahead and set that up. So I'm going to create a new area here. Ooh, it's pink. That's purple. Purple? That's perfect. All right, so the romance room. It looks like the toxic fallout has an old... I'll update it. I hope I'm not jinxing myself and I'm not going to get a toxic fallout as a result of updating it. But... not everything is enclosed anymore, so this is sort of meh. All right, so romance room. We are going to restrict them to the romance room. And I'm going to choose, this is going to throw you for a little bit of a loop, but Penguin and Maya. I think they're going to make a good couple. I know I haven't really focused on Maya much, but she's a brawler. They're both brawlers. Or they're both meleeers. One's transhumanist, and then for her, she's got one implant in already. So, you know, there'll be some transhumanist love there, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But we'll send them in. Okay, so let's see. I have Wolf and Knack, and I think that'll be enough. So I'm going to transport pod Wolf and Knack to go mess with whatever's in that... I think Jurett wouldn't want to be left out. But actually, he might be more needed at the home tile. So I'll just send these two. Right, fire. I'm trying to put it out. Surgery Velik. That's odd, given that he's not a doc. Alright, Knack is in there. Wolf is not available yet. He's coming. Alright, so Maya and Penguin, you guys are going to have... Let's fix the meds. You're gonna have all meals available to you while you're in there. Them's the rules. Checking in on our addicts here. 90%, which is good. Almost over. Ooh, shot humorous. It's bad on the bones. And then 77%. So they're close, but they're not quite there yet. All right, so we've fully loaded up. We're going to head to the ship. I know I do have a steel deficit back home. All things I'm going to remedy soon. Okay, so we saved the ambrosia plants. Looking around, we'll have 4 miniguns. Honestly, I think that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and just tackle this now. I'll let Wolf eat first. It looks like Tom's going to be sad wandering in the area. I think this is enough firepower to shred whatever's in there. So I'm just going to take that chance. Sorry, Tom. The low psychic drone, is he psychically... No, he's not even sensitive. It's just, you know, the drone sucks. Alright, and Wolf. We'll open the volley with Griffin. I'm going to have Griffin stand apart. He doesn't... I'll actually do that with all of them. Because they all don't, yeah. Alright, here we go. Ship time. One centipede. Big flamey boy. Alright, he's half dead already. Alright, DQ got burned. The centipede is dead. I'm just going to shoot the ship to death. We have a very good dock in the house, so I'm not all that worried about wounds or damage or whatever. Alright. Alright, that obnoxious noise and the ship is gone. The centipede is gone. We're putting the fires out. That went well, I guess. Sister, who are you related to again? Oh, no one, okay. Alright, so for restrictions, Penguin and Maya, you're both day people. Okay, good. Just making sure. Alright, so that's one ship down. Endelos still manning the outpost here. There's a lot more stuff to be hauled. Boy, is there a lot of steel. As soon as this caravan returns, I'll have them turn back around almost immediately. Let's get some medical care on DQ's burns. They weren't that bad. The reason, so the way the ships work is the enemies that are in the ship scale up to when the ship lands. Meaning that if you have 4 people on a tile and the ship lands and you have 100 people join the tile, it's going to scale to the 4 people that were on the tile beforehand. So for instance, that's why I laughed that this ship is probably a nightmare, because when it landed, everyone was living here. I mean, everyone's still living here. So this ship probably has, I don't know, dozens of mechs, whereas the other one had almost none. Therein lies the difference. Alright, let's tend. Alright, there we go. Sleeping it off. We're going to swap the batteries out. Luna ran out of food. Well, she's almost home. She is fine. The Muffalo is what's hungry. Looks like our pine tree sowing is really taking off here. I'm really hoping for a harvest of all the things I planted soon. Providing we don't get any cold snaps or heat waves, I think we'll be alright. Even a cold snap we could handle because we're mid-summer. Although it doesn't really feel like summer temperatures. Alright, who's starving? People in the Cupid caravan is starving. That's not good. Gotta get them all home. So another thing I want to do in this tile is to prepare for this ancient danger, hoping to find res serum. There's a low chance of finding res serum in there. All right, we will make more limestone blocks. I think we ran out. And I think because this all can be temporary, what I'm going to do is a wooden door and just make this all out of wood. So I'll put it here. And whatever's in there, we're just going to have to fight, you know, the old-fashioned way. So what I'll do back home is make a bunch of spike traps. And put a door here. So eventually what we'll do is we'll have something like spike 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 should be enough, and then we'll just handle whatever's left over. Okay. Yep. That all works out for me. Let's get going on that. They are almost home. They have mostly meat, but we'll swap in some new caravaneers to bring the steel at Endolos's tile home. Speaking of which, I'm going to add a caravan packing spot right in the middle here so that we pack that stuff quick. Alright, these guys... Oh. They're becoming friends. 27-15. We'll just keep letting the romance go. Oh, wounded prisoner. I guess, yeah, she could have her own bedroom. That's Endolos's, but that's totally a fine place. It's a little bit further to feed her, but yeah, that'll do. Already feeding her. Sweet. Alright, and the last caravan arrived. This one has the goodies in it. Well, okay, maybe not there. Infinite chem reactor and venometric power cell. So the infinite chem reactor, when powered, will generate chem fuel automatically given no input. And the venometric power cell is about the size of a regular battery, but generates 1,000 watts of power all the time, regardless of input as well. They're very, very cool and unique, and I'm going to ignore this. I can, thanks to all your voting. So hopefully that romance room works. Penguin is currently starving. No, that's not right. Tom is starving. That makes sense. We have a lot of low-lying mental breaks. Not so cool. Another bond? Come on, stop. Just quit it. Please. Alright, we want to slaughter this random hare. Bonds are bad. I mean, the thing is, it makes them happier, I guess. I mean, if we look at her needs, she's got, animals. Oh, you know what? Actually, they're bonds, but they're not like that kind of bonds. They're not, true bonds. Master bonded. They're just sort of named. Okay, that's good. So we'll keep Stanley and Torbjorn, that are the partners to produce more rats, and keep all these rats unbonded. So Dansu the Boomalope has a real bond, as does Hans the Arctic Wolf, but all the other pets don't have true bonds, they just have pseudo bonds. So the pseudo bonds are like they cuddled up and they named them or whatever. But granted, a lot of these self-named, I'm gonna rename them anyway because they're supposed to be named after patrons. So I'm just gonna rename them Boomrats. Yeah, and then I'll have to figure out what to name them. So I might as well do that now. Boomrat 1, Boomrat 2. Who names a Boomrat Barnacle? Alright, I have another, so this will be Boomrat 7. Well, I have a lot of little boom babies that I can be using. Alright, so what are we all working on? Wolf should be working down here for this Ancient Danger. As far as I can tell, there's only one Ancient Danger on this map. This is Endelos' tile. I don't think I really had very many tips for Blacklight Settlers for this episode. One person suggested, let me see if I wrote that down, that I add some additional turrets. Conrad mentioned I should add some additional turrets to the outpost in order to protect it a little bit better from random raids and whatnot. That's probably a pretty good idea. Because right now, these turrets are just firing on themselves. There we go. Bye-bye, birdie. So the Muffalo are home. What I'm going to do is just have them dump. Creates a big mess, but I want them there to be a quick turnaround here. So I'm going to form a caravan and send Issy and Hyena and Babs. No, Wildman, Wild Dad. I don't know why. I'm just sort of picking people at random. Where's Wild Dad? There he is. And all the animals. And 100 of that. Choose the route. And we're going to go to the outpost. I'm just sending people to grab steel. Not all that complicated. How is this relationship working out? There's some failed to romance there, but I have faith in that one. So now that we have the wonderful reactor set, what we do need to do is to add some proper turrets here. First things first, I really want to work on that long-term goal of trying to find res serum, which is potentially in this Ancient Danger. So Griffin, I'm gonna have you plant cut for wood rather than haul it down. And we have some plasteel that we've been mining. I would like to, once this is all drained out and I've added defenses, I will positively, let's get rid of that. And now this is over. Okay. Absolutely, positively, add some turrets and then fire up the reactor. I just need the reactor. I don't need to really add anything else to the area. I'll just fire up the reactor so that we can do some defenses. As I said, I don't need to add the rest of the ship. I can do that afterwards. In fact, it would be in my best interest not to add the rest now. Transport crash on this tile, named Colin. He is bleeding out quite quickly. He's just a random space refugee, a greedy quick sleeper. Yep. Well, I'm not obligated anymore to rescue anyone. Then I've had enough, oops, that's not what I meant to do. I've had enough of the pawns that are greedy go crazy because they're jealous of the bedroom. I'm kind of tired of that, truth be told. Alright, let's reinstall these and think about Ancient Endangering. So I'm going to use the same technique I used so long ago to open this one too. I'm going to kill off whatever's inside, whether it be bugs or mechs. And then after those bugs or mechs are killed off, I will wall it all off into their own isolation cells, repair the bejesus out of it, and try to recruit everyone that's in there. Even though I'm no longer obligated to recruit anyone. Alright, what's got you down? Jealousy. Pain and jealousy. Well, I'm working on some bionic arms. We have a bunch of doctors like Depends that need them promptly. Their relationship's going up and up and up. I think I made a really good call here, pairing them up. Alright, so Issy's caravan has arrived. And we are going to spend no time whatsoever and just do a quick turnaround. Form caravan. And this will be a steel caravan. Man, the amount of steel that I can carry is not that much. Guess I'll bring the furs. And I will send everyone home. Okay. I don't want a mental break here. So Wolf is grabbing steel traps. What I could definitely afford to do is to put them in proper beds. I don't really have the capacity to make a bedroom just yet, but proper beds are cheap. Oh, okay. Game hung up for a sec. I was a little worried that it was going to be a big old raid. Every time my game pauses, I'm like holding my breath, I guess. We did send... I was pretty sure when we potted in for support, we sent an assault rifle for... Oh, maybe he already picked it up. Because you are... No, I guess you didn't pick it up. Okay, maybe I didn't send an assault rifle. Thought ahead, but I'd be incorrect. Okay, we still have plenty of food here. So that's not much of an issue. DQ healed from his wounds. Velik's got some of the bionic parts cranking out. That's good. We got some new wildlife here to hunt. Guess I'm gonna hunt them all. Just to clear out all the small little creatures. Insulting spree of wild dead. Alright. We have an infinite camera reactor here that I can install back here, I guess. And a vanometric power cell, same deal. I'll put it back there. The sooner they're down, the sooner they benefit me. So let's get them going. Alright, Wild Dad. You got insulted, I don't know, a few times. Okay, and now they're all caravanning out. Beautiful. And I'm even going to send Endelos this time. Which means we need to kick them out of their bed. Checking their needs. I think we're okay for food, even though we just ran out. Okay, we could definitely haul the slag out of the farm here. We had a lot of slag brought in from the outpost because it is pretty weight efficient for steel. 75 every 10 days. There's the vanometric. So as you can see, power output 1,000, and then we need 300, and we get 75 every 10 days. That is the way it works. All right, they're resting. Wolf's mood has recovered a little bit, not much. So I'm going to create a little bit of a I'll do it like this. A little bit of a security area here. That's probably enough. And then limestone walls. That'll be enough for our shooters. Another psychic ship. On our home tile. That's really, really not good. These ships are becoming... Yikes. And that one's really, really close, too. Luckily, any raiders that are coming in, this one will be really easy to trigger. Because it will likely aggro raids. So all I need now is a giant pirate raid to come in from the edge. Which is an odd request, but that psychic drone's gonna drive everyone batty in the meantime. That's not cool. That's 3 ships, like, back to back to back. So the trap area is getting set up. Clear out the plants so that there's no cover. So anything coming out of here will pop the wall open, they'll run through a bunch of traps, and that will suck for them. Oh, Vex's first pyro spree in a long time. She's doing it in the farm with all of the boom rats. And boom rats are getting hurt. Why are you malnourished? Oh, you're like a boom rat baby that has no food nutrition meter. That's just weird. So you're all gonna be pretty much malnourished if you go like 10 seconds without food. Odd, they're like hummingbirds. Okay, we don't have the giant psychoid plant harvest, but we already have a lot of tea here. This should be very, very useful to normalizing moods. Alright, so she's setting stuff on fire, but it's only moderately annoying given how many people we have to put the fires out. So, not the worst thing that could be happening. We do have this bionic arm. Depends is going to get it. So... she can better Better do medicine. And the psychic drone's already having a negative effect on the people here. Damn. Come on, game. Quit messing with me. So these ships are probably super scary. It's too bad that they're on the... Oh, there's another one. More binges. All the more reason to get the reactor fired up and start to load people into pods once the reactor raids are defended. Get out of this crazy tile. Alright, Vex, you've set a lot of things on fire now. Can your pyromaniac spree be over? It's too bad allies don't send proportional support for the raids that you experience. For now, I'm going to forbid the rest of those walls because I want to work on the Ancient Danger. Oh, she's coming into our little romance room. How rude. 4222. I don't know. I think it's only a matter of time. 85%. Nice. Getting closer. So Bob, a doctor, is... And what? Let's check the surgical success chance. All right, 90%? Ooh, I'll try it. We have good meds and a sterile room and all that, so hopefully. Hopefully. The heat wave is over here, so I guess what I could do is destroy the old passive coolers, as they're no longer needed. So the poison ship is annoying. It's slowly creeping up and killing off all the plants, but this psychic ship is a lot more serious, I guess. By I guess, I mean definitely. Given that everyone has a negative 12 and it's only going to get worse. Could I just like, could I get on the horn with someone that has no social skills and just taunt an enemy? That'd be great. Moving percent. Perfect. That's what I want. Seo's infirm Lucy. You have... Nope, you're fine. You're just an addict. Hugh the Wimp. You have hypothermia because you've been working indoors so long. That's why you're slow. Roxigo. You have a peg leg. Perfect. You are a perfect candidate for a bionic right. And Bob looked like he had some damaged body parts that were harming his chance of... Yeah, he has a left arm that is messed up. So he ought to get a better arm too. Doctor's manipulation skills count for a lot. Alright, we're almost done with our raid prep. Well, I shouldn't say raid prep. Our Ancient Danger prep. And then we'll get that done. I'm running out of time, but I'd like to do that before this episode ends. We have all of the heavy hitters on this map for miniguns, so that's plenty of sort of force to be able to defend ourselves. While Wolf's out here, I'm just going to have him finish the harvest. Okay, nowhere to store it. Storage. It's not raw, it'd be a drug. So even though it's not manufactured, it's manufactured. Needs to stay frozen or it spoils. Alright. Please combine the stacks. There we go. Very inefficient, but hey, whatever, it worked. You now have your bionic leg. I have no idea who did the surgery, but given that I'm very careful about who gets doctoring... Ooh, Vex, you should not be a doctor. I was sort of very careful about who is the doctor. It was probably Bob. Actually, Herring is not a terrible doctor. 12 is just fine. I don't know if I'm gonna give Herring the doctor's clothing. We'll make him like a nurse. No insult to nurses there. A nurse practitioner, I don't know, whatever. Leave me alone, I don't know words. Okay, so once we haul this ambrosia in, I'm going to gonna grab all the heavy hitters here and have them head down. Wolf, you're gonna go all the way down. And we will pop this Ancient Danger open. Oh, for a second I thought it was inspired surgery. Let's allow us to... Where's our shells? Put EMPs in here too. We might want to EMP something. Alright, 97%. We're really close. Cargo pods. Oh, potatoes. Oh, they came through the door. So, what do we got? We got a heavy blaster and a bunch of scythers. I'm having them fall back. The heavy blaster will hit a bunch of the additional deadfall traps. I don't want this scyther catching Griffin. Done. Alright, Mr. Heavy Blaster. Go splat yourself. Alright, much more damage now. Can I outrange it? I probably can. Let me go over here. Yeah, miniguns outrange it, so... Barely. A little dangerous. Yep, I got hit. I'm gonna have Griffin back off because he doesn't really have the armor that the other ones do. Even though DQ's been hit, it was only bruises. Ideally, I'd have cover for this, so let's go behind this slate and try to take it down. Oh, it's basically toast. All right, wolf neck. We'll get a little closer. Done. All right. Wonderful. So what we got here is a pain stopper and res mech serum. Nice. Very, very nice. I'll prep the rest of this zone for next episode to be able to recruit all of the prisoners whomever are in these pods. But the Resmec serum is exactly what I was looking for. So let's go ahead and form caravan of DQ. No, he's ascetic. Of Wolf and Knack and the dogs because I want to sell them. We'll bring 15 ambrosia and the pain stopper and the Resmec serum and silver. I'm going to leave the uranium plasteel. We're going to need that here. But I'll bring the plain leather, I guess. And let's go get 0 day. This episode might run a little long as a result, but that's okay. Bringing 0 day back is worth it. Okay, that's interesting. Let me go over that message a little bit. They're going to prepare a while and then attack. They're Grey Slayers. There are 4 of them. They're all meleeers, and they look to be limitedly equipped. It's pretty obvious who I'm going to send down there. So, launch group. We're going to send Issy, Sheba, Jirit, Nara, Gob. They're not going to stand a chance. That group's going to get melted quickly. Alright, Wolf, before you leave, let's quick tend DQ, as you are the best doc. Pods are done. Alright, I have no chill, so let's go ahead and just pre-attack these guys. I can leave all the meleeers down here so that Wild Dad. Oops, that's not what I meant to click. Form caravan. Wild Dad. Take an NPM. Take 100 kibble. Take all of the animals. All those meleeers here will help to... Oh good, they're attacking me. All these meleeers will help to load up. Splat. Splat. Alright, the shooters had their fun. Jirit needs fun too. Oh, he wants to sleep with Nara. Okay. Well, guess what? You can't binge on all the ambrosia if I consume it all. 2 doses is not enough to get addicted to it, so... Yes. Oh, Jirit killed his. Nara, can you catch your hammer? He's got a wooden foot. And you have a bionic leg. Yes, you can catch him. Oh, but before he exits the map? No, this is horrifying! Ah, he escaped! No! Sorry, Nara, I didn't realize how close to the edge of the zone he was. Alright, so all of the Bloodlust people just satisfied their Bloodlust. At least they witnessed some death. Jirit got to kill someone. Issy got to kill someone. Gob got to kill someone. So, not for naught. We're about to run out of power here. Alright, Wolf. How much ambrosia is there? You haven't even taken ambrosia yet. Are you sure you know how to binge on it? You just eat it, you know? So that he's gonna hold up the caravan. I'm gonna remove him and have Knack form without him. Wolf will catch up later. So we're gonna add the res serum and the pain stopper to the caravan. The pain stopper should be useful for a wimp. One of my wimp pawns, I can add a pain stopper, and they'll not topple over, crumple over like the wimp that they are. Alright, so you are on a Psychite binge. That's a little bit different. Psychite is anything made with psychoid leaves. So that's the tea. I don't think the wake up. I think just tea. I don't really have any other psychotropics. And they're all loaded up. Let's just watch to make sure I didn't miss some drugs, but I think I'm good. Alright, Knack, you grabbed both. That's perfect. And grab the dogs and leave. Good. This one will go a little long. I want to res 0 day. That's something I want to do before the end of this episode. It'd make me feel like I did something good. Checking on our romance. 47-28. They're getting closer. There's a lot of failed romance attempts, but it's really only a matter of time. We might have to refill the foods. So Wild Dad entered the village here. And we're going to do an immediate turnaround. Bringing everyone home. Let's see. We'll bring the meat. And as much steel as we can carry. And go home with it. Good. And Knack has arrived. So what I need to do is to unearth him. Wolf is still binging. Who's got construction priorities here? Guess what I could do is go to the work tab and sort by construction. You should not be constructing. Sergio, Penguin, nope. Deef, nope. Luna, yes. Luna, you're hunting a squirrel. I have a better task for you. We're gonna get 0 day ready to get rezzed. Alright, where's that serum? One's a body part. Oh, new area being revealed? No, I really don't think so. Alright, where did I put the res serum? This is strange. He was holding it. I looked away. I guess what I could do is I could make a item priority for res serum. That's nice and high. I see it. Where'd it go? Alright, fine. Stockpile. Put here now. Critically important that you put here now. For artifacts. Nope, it's not an artifact. For Resurrector Mech Serum. So because he is fresh, even though he's been dead... Oh, there we are. Who should res him? Who was he closest with? He was closest with Penguin. So actually, Penguin, I'm going to temporarily take you out of prison to res your friend. So unrestricted, we're going to use Resurrector Serum on 0 day. This is not exactly a romantic revival here, but there we go. He is demented as a result. He might be a good candidate for... Actually, I'm not... Luciferium doesn't help dementia. Only Healer Mech Serum, but I don't have Healer Mech Serum. So he can join Sergio in the Demented crew. Demented's not terrible. It's just a possible side effect of the surgery. Okay, well, it happens. Maybe I find Healer Mech Serum sometime in the future. Bob, you are going to get a left shoulder. And let's go ahead, 0 days. Restrictions here. Are they refreshed? I kind of forget whether... Yep, they're back to normal. Then you're back to romance. Checking the restrictions here. Everyone back to normal meds except for Bob because of the surgery. And this is a good stopping point, I think. So if you have any feedback for me or questions on my type, drop me a line. And I do hope that you tune in next time. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm glad that I was able to fulfill one of the long-term goals of getting Res Mech Serum for 0 day, even though it meant, you know, being shot at by a heavy charge blaster. But hey, that's sometimes what you got to do for friends. Well, I'll catch you all later. Adios.